Hey there, Stampers and Crafters, and give me 1 second. Linda's come. There she is.
Here I am.
Yay! Welcome to the Stampin Scoop Show. We had a little bit of technical difficulty. When don't we have a little bit of technical difficulty? And that always makes it some fun. But yeah, just before we went live, Linda's camera died. Her computer died.
My laptop's over there. Yeah, it seems to work over there.
It's in a timeout.
Yeah. So we got a little finagling to do today to show my desk, but yeah, we'll figure it out.
It's all good though. You're gonna love what we have to share today. Oh my gosh, these new ink colors are so pretty. Yummy. They're just so pretty. So we're gonna share these with you. First, we want to know what one. Oh, I could play that. I could play that again if you guys want to hear it again. But let's see. I got to on every single one of these, I have to add you back in again. Oh, I guess not. I guess we're not going to be here.
Sorry.
I guess we're not going to be here today. Okay, that's totally fine. We want to know what your favorite ink color is. So share with us what your favorite ink color is. Your new ink color is. I can't pick. I know it's really tough.
I haven't come up with a favorite yet. I
think mine is soft succulent. I think I'm a soft succulent gal.
So, mine, as I play with them, it changes. Because I would have said I was close to soft succulent, but now the fresh Freesia has really kind of got my
eye. We are actually giving away a package of new in color Stampin Write markers. Yay! All 5 colors. So that's a fun one to win. And they won't even be available yet until May 4th. And we're going to draw the winner on our next episode, which is May 5th. Or May 5th, right? We said that? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll draw the winner on May 5th. I'm not sure if we were going to go live on the 5th. I think we were going to do the 5th because that way we could get some product to share with you guys.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yes.
So be sure to leave a comment. You might be watching live on Facebook or YouTube or on Linda's channel or on my channel. You might be watching the replay. And regardless of where you're watching or when you're watching, be sure to drop a comment so you can enter to win this giveaway. And if you are watching the replay, be sure to drop a comment then too, because you are also eligible to win this. And that means that we actually have some winners. We have 2 actually, two from our past 2 episodes to share with you today. One was from our retiring ink colors. Those are the outgoing ink colors, and we'll explain what that is in just a minute, because sometimes we talk about these things and we think you guys know what we're talking about. Sometimes people are like, what's an ink color? But 5 of them are going away. In fact, a lot of the stuff in those colors are already gone. And we gave away 2 free packs of cardstock to one lucky winner, which is Tina Waddell. She was our random winner of that one, just for leaving a comment. And then we have Marcia Sturman won our reveal where we were showing our unboxing of our last of the new stuff, the pre-order stuff, which included some of these in color things. So those are our 2 winners. Be sure to fill out the prize claim form either at stampwithtami.com or at craftystampin.com. And here we go. Let's add Linda. Let's add Linda back on here, and I'll tell you about what this is. There we go.
All right. Paper pumpkin. We all love paper pumpkin. Paper pumpkin. I can't even speak. Paper pumpkin is the kit that comes to your door with everything included. And for May, it is batter up, and it's going to come with some bubble gum, so you get to chew while we are crafting. So you need to sign up to be part of the paper pumpkin with either Tami or myself by May 10th to get the batter up kit. And by signing up with either Tami or myself, you get the paper pumpkin PPX crew videos. It is 6 exclusive alternate project videos. And these are over the top projects. They get better every month. Yeah. So I'm like, oh God, I gotta up my game.
There's 6 crew members. There's 6 of us on the crew, and yeah, every month I feel like they get better and better, and every month I cannot wait to see what everybody else does. And so we share these with you when you subscribe through us, and you're just going to be blown away with these alternates. Even if you don't think you're in love with the kit when you get it, you will be after you see what these PPX videos are, the alternate projects.
And it's amazing how all 6 of us come up with
Completely
completely different ideas from the exact same contents.
I love that. I love that. And a couple other things that are. We'll put Linda back on here again. Come here, Linda. Come join us. There you are. There is a retiring catalog. So that is May 3rd is the last day to order any retiring products that have not already sold out. So things are well.
Yeah, and they're going quickly.
Yeah, and they are.
And
they are on sale. Some things are on sale, not everything, but some things are on sale. And so those things, if they're still available, you can still get them. If they're not, sorry. Get in there though; they are selling out fast. And if you love everything that you're seeing today, Linda and I both have in color kits available. So you can go to stampwithtami.com or craftystampin.com to check out the special. These are special offer kits. They're a little bit of a discount there when you purchase the bundles ahead of time from us.
And there's freebies.
And we have different sizes. Or you can get everything that we're sharing today in a demonstrator kit. So
that's the best deal ever.
That is really the best deal because you get $26 free, you get free shipping, you get discounts on your products. So if you love the new catalog, when it comes out, you're going to get discounts on it. It's totally the way to go. So we have information on that on our blogs as well. So you can check that out at stampwithtami.com or at craftystamping.com. And with that, I think it is time to, there we go, I'm back, to share some of the yumminess. You guys are dying. See. All right, so we'll start with the basics. So our basics here, stamps, ink, and paper. Well, okay, no stamps, just ink and paper because it's colors, right? So the ink color, and you know what, I did promise we were going to talk about what the ink colors actually are. So they are part of our core color line and our Stampin' Up's core color line. And each color family has 10 products in it. And I'll give you just a little visual here. Each one has 10 products in it, aside from the basics. The ink colors are a little different, though, because they have 5 and 5. So there's 2 groups of 5 that make up 10. And you'll see the dates there that they're released and the dates that they are retiring. Those are the years there. That's how we identify them. So these are the incoming 2021. They're being introduced this year, and they'll be retiring in 2023. So every year we retire 5 and we bring in 5 more. So that's just a little bit. If you're new and you're not really sure what we're talking about, that's a little bit about what that is. And these are the colors up close. They're just so pretty. So I've got here cardstock and
they play well together.
They do. They really do.
They really play well together.
Just loving them, loving them. And these are the Stampin Write markers that you can win free. All you need to do is leave a comment. So these are the water-based Stampin Write markers. And then we have all the ink pads, all the ink pad refills, which I always recommend getting at the same time. And I thought I would share a little card, really quickie, because I wanted to play with some Stampin' Blends, because we got the Stampin' Blends. This is the first time they've done this in all 5 colors. So we've got our Stampin' Blends, and I'm going to introduce a new bundle, and that is the color and contour. So that is this stamp set here, and these die sets, and the dies have these amazing frames in it. So I'm just going to do something really quick because I wanted to show a little bit of coloring, a little bit about the, see the colors in action. So this one, and I did a little poll, what was your favorite in color, the favorite one? And I'm going to go with the polished pink for this one. I'm having a very tough time deciding which one. I don't know. I love this one. I love the soft succulent. I'm just, it's tough. It's tough. And then I love the purple too. So you know what? I can't commit. I can't commit. It's okay to love them all, right?
You don't need to commit.
I'm gonna stamp.
You just get them all.
Exactly. I'm going to stamp the flower in Memento, and the reason why I'm stamping that in the Memento ink is because I'm going to color it with the blends. So we have 2 different types of markers. These are the ones we're giving away, the water-based markers. So these are like regular markers that you can color with. The Stampin' Blends are alcohol markers, so slightly different. And they're made to blend, so you get a combo pack with each one, 2 of each color. So I'm going to start with the lighter, and there's a lighter and a darker. They're made to go together, and they are made to blend. And the one thing I noticed about this polished pink, especially the light color, when it came on, when I first started coloring, it was really like bright. I thought, oh, that's really bright, like a really bright color. It seemed like it was different than the cardstock. But when it dried beautifully. It's almost exactly the same, which is why I love all of our products match, right? That's one of the big reasons why we love it. But it was interesting that when it was wet, it was different than when it was dry. So I'm just taking the darker one.
I've noticed that with some of our other colors are that way.
Yeah. I'm going to do a little highlighting there. And then top it off because I couldn't help myself. I'm going to top it off with a little bit of because I like shimmer. I'm going to share some more shimmer later. I don't know how well you can see that on there in the video, but I love shimmer. What can I say? So then I'm going to take this coordinating die that goes with it, and we're going to run that through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and through the magic of live video. Ta-da! It's all done. I love magic. So I went ahead and I took words from the stamp set here, and I preheat embossed them there. You're absolutely amazing. And for some reason, and I do not know how I did this, but for some reason that we have in color gems, and I don't know whether either I ordered them and I lost them, or I forgot them on the order. Gasp! So I didn't have them when I was making my cards. So I took regular basic rhinestones and I colored them with, this is another thing that you can do with these alcohol markers that the Stampin' Writes don't do. And that is you can color, so you can get every color here with the rhinestones. So I went ahead and I colored those, and I did 3 ahead of time because they do take a second to dry. And then I pre-cut.
Hey, Tami.
Yeah.
Can you show the stamp set? Because someone is asking if that is a 2-step stamping with that flower.
It is. It is a 2-step stamp with the flower, and I'm going to show 2-step later on in the episode. I wanted to color with it because I wanted to show the Stampin' Blends and how pretty they were and how much they worked together.
Yeah.
And the fact that we had all 5. It's the first time we have all 5 together. But yes, this is a 2-step stamper, and the dies that match it also have great frames. So I cut out some of the frames here. And what I did was I cut the word one right out of this one because, you know, we only could order so much on the pre-order, so much of the cardstock, and I was being cheap. And so that's how I cut that out. So that's the dies that go along with that bundle. So those will be coming out in the new catalog. And then I just took some dimensionals and popped that up there. So there's just layer on. I love that they work together because the dies, like some of our nesting dies, they're all the same, like the circles and the ovals, they're all the same. And this particular one, the nesting dies are different scallops, different styles of scallops. But they all work really well together, as you can see. And so I just took some dimensionals and popped that up on there. I don't like my placement, so I'm just going to move that there. And then I took the, I would have taken the gems the in-color gems had I had them. But since I didn't, I made my own and just pop those on there as well. And over there and over there. So now we have matching and all the polished pink. And if polished pink wasn't the color that you picked for your favorite, wait, maybe it was Evergreen. Maybe this was the color that you picked for your evening Evergreen. Or maybe it was Pale Papaya, or maybe it was, oh my gosh, I've drawn a blank in this one. We're calling it purple. It's Fresh Freesia. Fresh Freesia, maybe that was your favorite. Or maybe it was Soft Succulent. So the same in all the colors, and like Linda said, they all play so nicely together. So that is my, just a basic card done in all of those yummy new colors. And then I'm going to
Tami.
Yeah.
How did you do the words?
I embossed them. I heat embossed them. I did do that ahead of time. They're heat embossed in white. And if you're new and not familiar with heat embossing, Linda and I both have videos on our blogs that show how to do
Yeah.
that. This is, we do have white ink. Yes, Suzanne is asking that. We do have white ink, but I use white embossing powder. So I'm going to turn this over to Linda, and we're going to figure out how to get Linda's table on here.
Okay, hold on. So we gotta crook by crook here. So let me, hopefully this will work. If I do this, we do this. Yay! All right. So I am a hoarder. And because I'm a hoarder, I have 11 years worth of different colors of papers in my basement. So I can very easily go grab, oh, my ear pods are about to die. Great. This day keeps getting better. All right, see how quickly I can talk. So evening evergreen. The first thing I always do when I get new colors is I'm like, oh, that looks really familiar. I swear we've had that color before. So here I'm going to try and show you how these play with our current colors as well as some of our retiring colors. So here is our two other greens that are kind of similar, or actually three others. Here is our current Mossy Meadow, which is a little more olive. This Evening Evergreen definitely has some blue. Here it is compared to Garden Green and Shaded Spruce. So it is definitely a darker color that we don't have in our palette. So these are the current colors. Now, prior colors, we used to have an Always Artichoke. Here's Tranquil Tide. And the one that I think this is closest to was Handsome Hunter. They're always one you're like, that's really similar. But Handsome Hunter is definitely got a more green to it, and this has more blue to it. So this is going to be fun for all your Christmas trees and what have you. So now let me show you the soft Succulent, and let's compare that to our current Just Jade and our current soft Seafoam, Pear Pizzazz, and Mint Macaron. So you can see how it plays in with all these current colors. Pear is definitely more green, Jade's a little more blue. So it's fun when they are different. And I got Pool Party too. I got all these other colors. So I can see having a stepped up colors with the Mint Macaroon and such. And then Old Sage Shadow and Mellow Moss. I don't even remember Mellow Moss.
Oh, Mellow Moss was one of my favorites. When I first started, I think that was one of my favorite first colors. And that was 18 years ago. That helps.
Yeah, it's so funny how some of these are like, woo, Wayback Machine.
And maybe that's why I like soft succulents so much. Maybe.
All right, so our next palette that we got coming up is Pale Papaya. And here it is with our Petal Pink and Calypso Coral. So the Pale Pink's definitely got a lot more pink and red in it, and it's got a lot more yellow than some of the others. Now, I thought, again, I'm like, we've had this color. I know we've had this color. But here is Peekaboo Peach, which is definitely brighter. Grapefruit Grove, which has a lot more pink. Crisp Cantaloupe, way more pink in it. And then Apricot Appeal, I think, is the closest that we had. But the Pale Papaya is a little softer than Apricot. Apricot's kind of a bit like, hello, I'm a color and I'm here. All right. Fresh Freesia. Now, this is slowly really becoming my favorite. And what I really like is how well it works with, you can kind of do the build with Fresh Freesia to Rich Raspberry to Blackberry Bliss. That is an awesome blending of colors right there. Also, in our current color spectrum of purples, we have the Gorgeous Grape and the Highland Heather. They work well with that, but I really like it with the Raspberry and the Blackberry Bliss. But those work too. But then in our history of colors, we have Almost Amethyst, which is significantly bluer. Our just retiring Purple Posy. So it's definitely got more pink than Purple Posy. And then I think it's most similar to our old Pale Plum.
Which was another favorite of mine 18 years ago when I started.
Too. But this has definitely got a little more red to it. And last but not least is our Polished Pink. So let's see, that lines up with our Magenta Madness, which is definitely more brighter and kind of electric. Our Flirty Flamingo, which has more yellows to it. Here's our Melon Mambo with it. I think that's a nice step up too. And then compared to some of our pinks in history, I have Strawberry Slush, Regal Rose, which seems to be the closest, and Pixie Pink. So
Pixie Pink.
Some of the names, I mean, they were just fun back then. So those are the colors I have. If you ever want to know, I did happen to organize and collect all 11 years worth of colors, and I have them all organized by. So if you're like, nope, I think it's going to look like Pretty in Pink, I can pull that out and show it to you.
That's how organized she is.
That's how crazy I am.
While she's moving in, I'm just going to remind anybody that's tuned in late that if you are loving everything you see here, Linda and I both have special offers on in-color kits. And you can get those on our blogs. Very simply, you could click on the links in this video's description to get that.
Okay.
Or you can get everything
Someone wants
in a demo kit.
To see Pale Papaya. See, I told you I can pull these out in a minute with Barely Banana. Hold on, because I got
she's good.
So there is Barely Banana with Pale Papaya, and they're similar like tones, but the banana there is a lot of yellow in the papaya, but the Barely Banana is definitely much more yellow. So there is that. Okay, so I've got, yeah, Tina, I do have a bit of OCD.
It's one of the things we love about her.
So I went through and labeled them all on the bottom because I thought that was better for me to show you, like them labeled on the bottom. But for my filing system, they needed to be labeled on the top. So I have them on both sides. Talk about OCD. All right, so let me show you a couple samples that I made with these colors. So several of the Designer Series papers that we have feature these colors. So this is hand-penned DSP, and it's got the Pale Papaya here. I use the soft Succulent ribbon, and in the DSP as well is this pretty print, and it features the Pale Papaya as well. And I have used it with Misty Moonlight, and I am loving that color combination. Sometimes with the new ink colors, I have to find what color mixes with, like plays well. What does it play well with beyond the other ink colors? Here is another one. This features the Pansy Petals DSP.
We love those pansies.
I stick them together to take pictures. So this is from the Pansy as well as this, and we are featuring the ribbon in the Polished Pink and the Sage Shallow, and then I have a strip of the Evening Evergreen. Those are all in that DSP. And then I did it with some punches and some ink. And then last but not least, this also features the Pansy Petals DSP. And here I have the Evening Evergreen as my base and the Fresh Freesia as my next base. And I have the Fresh Freesia here. Here I am pairing it with Blackberry Bliss. I tell you, these are a good pair together. And the leaves are, I'm going to lose my microphone in a minute. The leaves are the soft Succulent and the Evening Evergreen. So why don't you take it over, and I'm going to attempt to hardwire into a headphone.
So, it's always one of us, right? Always one of us that has technical difficulties. So I'm going to jump right into some of the other products that come in these beautiful colors. This is the new Designer Series paper. It's 6x6. and it features all 5 colors, and there's 4 designs for each color. And the designs also coordinate with the other color families. So we will have the brights, the neutrals, the regals, and the subtles, and the designs will be the same. And I'm muting Linda. Linda, let me know when you're done. So I know you're not going to get her input. I'm so sorry. She's her microphone just died. She needs to switch it over. And so they'll have the same patterns, but in the colors of those color families. So right now, I'm showing 2 of each of the designs, and then when you flip it over, because they're double-sided, you can see the other 2. It's just really pretty. I'm especially fond of the plaid. Very, very cool. And if you loved that and want to see that in action,
you run upstairs and get my headphones.
Okay.
These are like a knot.
I've got some cards here that I created using that designer series paper. So this one is the pale papaya, and we've got the ink, we've got the cardstock, we've got the designer paper, and the ribbon all together. Melanie, the 6x6 designer series paper is available in a demonstrator kit, is available to demonstrators, and it will be available to customers on May 4th. Here we've got the designer series paper and fresh Freesia. And here I've got it in polished pink. And I use the same stamp set here, the same stamp set and the same dies. This is the color contour stamp set that I used on the first, and the dies that coordinate with it for the frames. So here we've got Evening Evergreen. And then we've got Soft Succulent. So that's the designer series paper. But wait, that's not all that's coming. We also have, how cool are these? These are Ombre gift bags. They're good size too. They're really good size. So you could do a lot with these. You could make goodie bags. You could make party favors. You could put presents. I mean, this is, like I said, it's a fairly good size treat bag. And everything coordinates with it. So these come in all 5 colors. This is actually a special that I'm running right now with these bags. And they're awesome. So these will be also available on May 4th, but you can also add them on. Linda and I have them in our in color kits. So just to see those in action, Mary said that is a very good point. She said when I pre-ordered in April, it wouldn't allow you to do the DSP. You are correct, because originally the DSP had not come in yet, but it has since. It wasn't in the original date of the pre-order, but it has come in since. And Stampin' Up has updates every Tuesday. If you check those, they'll tell you what's happening on the demonstrator site. So here, these I've put little. Let me back out a little bit here. I've just put a little bit of paper in there just so you can see what it would look like when you actually put it together. And Linda, you back on?
I'm back on.
All right.
Big ass headphones.
We should put her on. We should put her on camera. Is what we should do.
So
here's another gift bag, and again, this is the same stamp set. This is the same color and contour stamp set that I used on the other 2 cards with these gift bags. I love the ombre. I just think they are so cool together. And that one is the fresh Freesia. And then the last one is the Evening Evergreen. So that is the ombre gift bags that come in all of the 5 ink colors. But wait, there's more. Oh my gosh, I think this one's my favorite. This next one is my favorite. I don't know. I think that this is my prediction on this next one, and that is that it is going to sell out. This is,
yes,
it is Shimmer Vellum. And I don't know how well the camera can pick this up, but it is amazing. So it's like shimmery, and it's vellum, so it's opaque, right? And it's in all 5 of the ink colors.
the catalog does not do
Oh,
these
it does. Can you see the
They
shimmer
are
there? You can see the
stunning.
shimmer right there. Oh, it is just so cool. In person, it's a wow. It's a wow. So you can see how just everything just sparkles with this. It's just incredible. And I have taken and put together a couple of things. I use the all dressed up dies, and I made these little baggies
so cute.
The designer paper, the Shimmer Vellum, and the cardstock all matching. But just so you can really see the vellum on there, oh my god, it's just awesome. It's just awesome. And I have that's Evening Evergreen. I'll have a tutorial on these up tomorrow on my blog. This one is the Pale Papaya. We've got Polished Pink. And again, I'll just pull that out so you can kind of see how it's just so cool. See that? I mean, the vellum is just so special. It really, that alone is cool, but the shimmer, I can't even. I can't even. I just don't have words for that. It's just awesome. And then we've got the soft succulent, and rounding it out with the fresh Freesia. And so those are, they're all dressed up as the die that I used to create these mini tote bags. Super cute. There they are in all 5 of the new ink colors. Do you have a favorite yet? Do you have one that you're in love with yet? Oh my gosh, I know. The more I see them, the harder it is for me to pick one. All right, now she's back.
Okay. So I saw a few people had requests. So here is Polished Pink with lovely lipstick. I do not have Groovy Guava. That is before my time. So there was a few that did come and go before I joined Stampin' Up, and I don't have those.
Pat just
so
asked,
I can't compare it to Groovy Guava.
How many sheets of vellum do you get? You get 2 of each sheet, and they're 12 by 12. 2 of each color.
They are stunning. I really didn't take a second look at them in the catalog. When you showed me those purses yesterday, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait till my box shows up tomorrow. They look so awesome. Okay, I'm going to bring my face back here. Hold on. With my big crazy 70s headphones. Just me and my boombox. Gotta do what you gotta do. I think that's all we have, isn't it?
I think that might be it.
Am I supposed to be showing something?
You had cards. You had your cards already up. So
I have my cards. I show my cards.
That is our in color special edition for the new 2021-23 in colors. And again, Linda and I have kits on our blogs, and they're special offer. So you have you're able to get these. You can pre-order them in our kits, or you can get them in a demonstrator kit right now, or they'll be available in our online stores on May 4th when this new catalog comes out.
Here's Peach Parfait. I just saw that come by.
She's so good.
Papaya
right?
and Peach Parfait. I got them all. Well, I was organized until I just started throwing them all back in this box. So I got to go sort them again.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to drop a comment so that you can be entered to win our drawing for new in color markers. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming episodes, because we'll be showcasing a lot of brand new stuff soon, and you're not going to want to miss it. Thanks for joining us.
And make sure you go to our blogs and check out the kits we got to offer.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.